Hopefully we do get cooler weather on the way, but it's not expected this week at all. It's going to be very, very hot, and it is likely that we set a couple high temperature records. So today we did not set a high temperature record. We got really close to the triple digit mark though. 99 is where we topped out. We bottomed out this morning at 77. Here's where we're going to go tonight, again at 77, mostly cloudy with some of that inland fog that I mentioned thanks to the pretty light winds, and those winds going to offer very little relief tomorrow. Another very hot day right around the 100-degree mark, and it is possible our afternoon humidity drops just enough that we could hit the 100-degree mark. But for now, I kept my forecast at 99, very similar to today, with a feels like temperature requiring a heat advisory from noon until 8. So we already talked about that earlier in our show. It's all thanks to this high pressure right here. Even though we're not directly under this high pressure, that's where you would sometimes expect some of the hottest temperatures with these heat domes that sometimes people call them. But even on this side right here where we see sinking air, that is what's going to be making our temperatures go way, way up. So yes, 102 is my forecast for Wednesday. And we talked about this yesterday. The reason that we're so hot here at the surface is something called subsidence, or sinking air in the atmosphere. So I just mentioned that heat dome. Sometimes people call it a heat dome because this is what it would look like if you looked from the side of it in the atmosphere. So we've got high pressure and the air coming around it in a clockwise way, and that air is sinking in the atmosphere. And when that happens, its pressure is increasing. So it's going from the upper atmosphere to the lower atmosphere. And as that happens, it's getting compressed, and that makes it heat up. So you could think about a tire. Its pressure increases when it gets hotter. Same thing, but just reverse that thought process. So that is exactly what we're seeing here over the next few days. You can see Tuesday and Wednesday, I have us setting a new high temperature record both days, above 100 degrees, and Thursday and Monday also very, very close to those record high temperatures. So very, very hot, and you add humidity on top of those, it's going to feel close to 115. So daily heat advisories are probably pretty likely, with some excessive heat warnings also in the cards potentially heading into Tuesday or Wednesday. It looks like Wednesday is going to be the hottest day, but both Tuesday and Wednesday we have issued weather impact alert days for that excessive heat, with again, those daily heat advisories pretty likely, if not an excessive heat warning. So what should you be doing? Just try to limit your time outside. Of course, hydrate. And if you do have to be outside, try to limit that time and take breaks inside. Now here's that high pressure again, but something else I wanted to point out. I've circled this little nugget of energy. It's right now over here towards the Denver area, but it's going to make its way all the way around before eventually coming to rest here in the coastal bend. So what is this going to do for our weather? Well, this inverted trough where it's going to settle itself, or this upside down U shape, that's a big piece of energy, and we've got a lot of moisture in our atmosphere. So those two things, smush them together, and we are finally going to see an increase in our rain chances heading into this coming weekend. So I've got just an isolated chance for Saturday and a widely scattered chance for Sunday. Here's the rest of our forecast for tomorrow. Again, very, very hot and humid. Feels like temperatures up to 113 tomorrow in Corpus Christi, with the actual air temperature right around 99. So very, very hot. We've got those two weather impact alert days on Tuesday and Wednesday. So again, make sure that you are staying hydrated and continue to practice heat safety.
And I saw that 80